Hello, my name is Joanna Zamora. I'm a doctoral student at California Intercontinental University. Today's presentation will be on visualizing hypotheses. Today's agenda will include Visualization 1, testing for a mean, Visualization 2, comparing two groups, Visualization 3, efficiency comparison, Visualization 4, correlational test, and finally some important takeaways. Visualization 1, testing for a mean. The data is plotted on a bell curve. The information which will be helpful is in the variable plotted on the vertical axis labeled probability of defect and the horizontal axis labeled number of defect widget out of 100. The curve is symmetrical with a mean value of 0 on the highest point. The research question is as follows. On average, are the widgets from Acme Widget Company defect-free? The null hypothesis would be, in a 100-unit sample, the widgets from Acme Widget Company are defect-free. The alternative hypothesis is, in a 100-unit sample, the widgets from Acme Widget Company are not defect-free. If the null hypothesis is rejected, an explanation as to why the relationship should exist is needed. In Visualization 2, comparing two groups. The variable data is plotted on two bell curves. The major home run league data is represented by the blue bell curve, and the minor home run league is the red bell curve. The two variables are plotted on the vertical axis as the number of home runs, and fraction of team that are home run hitters is on the horizontal axis. The research question is as follows. Does the average major league team have more home run hitters than its corresponding minor league team? The null hypothesis would be number of major league home run hitters equals the number of minor league home run hitters. The alternative hypothesis is the number of major league home run hitters is greater than the number of minor league home run hitters. Looking at the visualization, we can see that the alternate hypothesis seems to be true. Visualization number 3, efficiency comparison. In the visualization, we see the single queue with single servers and sequences plotted in blue, and the single queue with multiple servers and sequences plotted in red. Two bell curves are plotted on the vertical axis The vertical axis represents the number of hours served, and the horizontal axis represents the number served per hour. The research question is as follows. The efficiency curves of the red and blue teams were recorded. Do the teams have equal mean efficiencies? The top of the bell curve represents the mean. Visually, the red team has a high efficiency. The null hypothesis implies there is no relationship and that the mean is equal to 0. Therefore, the null hypothesis reads, the red and blue team have equal mean efficiencies. The alternative hypothesis is the red and blue team do not have equal mean efficiencies, which you can see from the visualization. Therefore, the null hypothesis is rejected and the alternate hypothesis is supported. Visualization number 4, correlational test. Looking at the chart, the vertical axis represents vehicle weight and the horizontal axis represents miles per gallon. The visualization states, a German study tested how larger industrial use vans utilize gasoline. One of their analyses plotted mile per gallon, also known as MPG, versus the weight of the various vans in the study. After plotting the data on the scatter plot, the researchers performed a correlational test and found a significant correlation. However, they forgot to state their hypothesis test in their published paper. The important question the visualization asks is, what were the study's null and alternative hypotheses? The null hypothesis, the van weight does not correlate to the miles per gallon used. The alternative hypothesis, the van weight does correlate to the mile per gallon used. The null hypothesis in this case would be stated as the van weighs and it does not correlate. Therefore, the visualization indicates that the null hypothesis is rejected and the alternate hypothesis is supported. Important takeaways. Creating hypothesis tests. Directional non-direction hypothesis states that one variable is predicted to be larger or smaller than null value, but not both. Another important takeaway is the theoretical framework, which is in the foundation on which the entire deductive research project is based. Using visualizations. The reason that we use visualization is they aid decision making. Analytics presented visually allow decision makers to grasp difficult concepts visually. Another reason we use visualizations is it's quick and easy to convey information. Visualization is used for storytelling. You are able to convey more information with less space. Thank you for watching. I'm available for any questions. Have a great day.